Yeah, we got a wild, crazy police chase video for you today. Get that popcorn ready. The hot Dylon fire is being served courtesy of the legendary Scatpackians. That's right, the Scatpackians are back. The greatest Moparian runners of all time are back, ready to put feet to pavement, ready to swim in the wonderful lake of hellfire. Can the boys in blue calm these wild, crazy Scatpackians down? Or will the Scatpackians go full on scatty and make the boys in blue look like clowns? Let's have a reaction. Action! Let's get diabolical Scatpackian style. That's right, they say this is a Scat Pack. It look like it's debadged. Hell, it could be a RT or a Hellcat. We don't really know, but we're about to find out. Oh, yabba dabba doo. Body on earth, foot in hell. Moonwalking with no shoes on, baby. He out of there. He gone. He ain't waste no time on the side. On the shoulder, Gatorville. Get nasty with it like your baby mama. Get nasty with it. Yeah, he moving. He ain't waste no time. He already know what time it is. He said, I can't go back to jail. I'm trying to stay away from Fleece Johnson. He cannot have these cheeks again. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, because I don't know if he got your cheeks or not. He in the Scat Pack, y'all. He not playing no games, man. He opened up that thing immediately. Like your flipper woman, she opened him up immediately with her nasty butt.
We'll see, he'll probably go close.
He got my favorite color combination too, white and black. I love it. Oh yeah, he get back on the highway. He know what he doing. He said, wait, I made a mistake. I cannot get off the highway. Let's see what the Scatpackians got, man. He moving, y'all.
Alright, he's getting over to the left.
Woo, he pulling away. He ain't wasting no time. That's definitely at least a scat. He running like the deodorant was running from my armpits in the gym today. I was mustier than a werewolf. Everybody was looking at me like, damn, Musty. I forgot to put deodorant on before working out. That's diabolical. He is getting busy. Where'd he go? Oh, there you go. I didn't see him at first. He ain't playing no games, man. He definitely got warrants. I don't think any of y'all would be mad at me if I said Pookie's in there. It's either Pookie or Ray Ray, or it's both of them. Pookie and Ray Ray, twin powers activated. They out here acting a fool in the Mopari. Shout out to the Moparians, man. 2026, y'all not playing no games. Look at him. He over there. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care like a deadbeat daddy. He don't care about you kids. He don't care. Stop calling him. He not coming around. This cop gotta have something special because he keeping up with the scat. He got something special. Now, is it special enough to keep up completely? I don't know. We about to find out. Turn your signal off, Pookie. Man, yeah, he pulling away real easy. Even if that cop do got an RT, he can't keep up with this car. Look how he pulling away. He chunking the rocks. He chunking the rocks at the police right now. I would not be in Gatorville, though. I would not be over there with all that debris, glass, nails, tires, metal, mufflers that fell off, everything on the shoulder. I wouldn't be over there. But when you got warrants and you probably rolling around in a stolen scat, a striker, You know, took somebody's scat pack, debadged it. It's not yours. Oh, look at him. He whipping that thing. He slid that bad boy. Okay. Yeah, he definitely know what he doing.
Crossing over Fayetteville, runs the red light.
You should have ran the red light too. He trying to get to Boogerville.
All right, he's pulling in the Highland Apartments.
Uh-oh, you know what Highland Apartments is. We know what that is. That's the PJs. That's Boogerville. Allegedly. We gotta say allegedly. It's definitely Boogerville.
You on foot? No, we're still driving. Stay on the road, stay on the road.
Man, the speed bump's tearing that car up. He in Boogerville acting a fool.
Yeah, stay out. He's coming back out to the road. He's coming out to the road. There's only one way in and one way out.
There probably used to be some good apartments until they started taking, accepting assisted living. It turned them to Boogerville.
Never mind, he's parked.
Oh, he getting footy. Naturally aspirated toes. 392 toes. He got 392 toes. Gone.
Please! Hey, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, wow.
Hey, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did you run away? Hey! Where'd he go?
They ain't finna tell y'all nothing right. They in Boogerville.
Where did he go? Tell him to come out.
Did he go in somebody's house? That's definitely Pookie. That wasn't Ray Ray. Pookie don't care where he run. He gonna run. If your door open, he going in there. He got away? The suspect, 26-year-old Tyron Marshall, was able to avoid capture. However, he left his ID in the vehicle. Diabolical. He was ultimately found guilty and sentenced to 12 months 12 months probation? What?
I believe he might have ran back to Fayetteville, but these kids are running kind of in the direction that he went.
How did he pull that off? Look at him. Put your shirt on, Pookster. That's Ray Ray. Damn, they trying to get Pookie? Yeah, Ray Ray. He got away? Diabolical. Meet me in the comments. The Moparians are having a wonderful, I said wonder years type of year to this year. The 2026 year, it is the Moparians year. They say, listen here, we coming out swinging and we knocking everybody out. One hitter quitters, Mike Tyson, punch out. Get out our ways. We came to win no matter what it takes. Even if we got to get naturally aspirated toes, supercharged toes, SXCT toes, and good trash GT toes activated. We getting away this year. We not playing no games. 2025 was horrible for us, but 2026 belongs to the Moparians. They was not playing, y'all. He knew what he had to do. He said, I got to get to Boogerville. I got to get to Boogerville. If I don't get to nowhere, I got to get to the B. I got to get to Boogerville, because if I get to Boogerville, I'm going to be safe, because that's where they got assisted living. That used to be a great apartment complex until they let all the Pookies and Pookishas get in there and tear it up. Yeah, I said it. If you ever get into apartments and you see they started taking assisted living, you need to get up out of there, because the roaches is coming soon. You gotta get out of there. You know how I know? Because I used to be in a great apartment complex, and all of a sudden they started taking assisted living. I said, oh. It seemed like it was good for the first 6 months. And then I started noticing kids messing around by my cars, dents and stuff, scratching. I started noticing all type of little kids that I never noticed before. I said, it's going from sugar to dookie over here. I got to get out of here. And luckily I got out of there when I did, because it turned to the PJs within a year. And I was paying top dollar for that little crusty place. But yeah, man, he definitely got busy here. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he said. I got something fast. I may not be able to completely lose the police, but I got something fast enough to get me where I need to go. It can get me to Boogerville. See, right here, he said, wait a minute. I can't go this way. I got to go back to Boogerville. I got to go where I know that where I'm going and where I'm most comfortable at. I got to get back to the B, Boogerville. And he said, once I get to Boogerville, they gonna take care of me. They gonna hide me from the police. They gonna do whatever it takes to keep me safe. I just gotta get back to my people. And I feel you, because I used to be a Pookie myself. If I get back to Boogerville, you ain't catching me. You definitely ain't catching me. If I even step one toe into Boogerville, I'm vanishing. You'll never see me again. Big shout out to the Moparians, because they did their thing. Listen here, I know it's somebody They're saying, stop rooting for the bad guys. I wasn't rooting for the bad guys. I was rooting for the best driver. And this one right here, the Moparian, the Scatpackian, was the best driver. He showed the best skills. He showed that he knew where he was going and he knew how to get there fast. Now, shout out to the police because he definitely was driving good as well. We can't say he wasn't driving good. He just didn't completely have enough speed to get to the person. But he was driving good. This was Georgia, so you already know how to get down in the A. The AT aliens do not play. They are the Moparian capital. I ain't gonna say the Moparian capital. Let me rephrase that. That's D-Town, Detroit. But second place got to be ATL. It's got to be, because if you take your Scat, your Hellcat, your SXT, or your GT to the A-Town and you leave it unattended, you'll never see it again. If you go to the gas station and go in there to get you a slushie, when you come out, your Mopar is gonna be gone. They don't play down there in the A when it come to these Moparians. They want all. They want Trackhawks. They want TRXs. They want Hellcat, the Wrangles. They don't care what kind of Mopar it is. They want it. Leave it unattended if you want to. Try them if you want to. Go down there to the A with your car and see what happened. But yeah, with that being said, big shout out to this young Pookie. He did what he had to do. Now, he got caught. Eventually, they caught up to him because he left his ID in the car. I don't know why he left his ID in the Striker. He riding around in a Striker, allegedly, because this could have been his vehicle. I'm just feeling like he ran for a reason. He ran because he didn't own the vehicle. In my opinion, I don't think he owned it. I think it was a Striker. I think it was a stolen Mopar. He just ran to where he knew he was safe, and he forgot. He just went in there and bought a Swisher Sweet and a bottle of Coke 45. And he left his ID on the seat. Yeah, because you need your ID to get you a Swisher and a Coke 45. He left his ID on the seat. That's how he got captured. He was so happy to get that Dookie juice and that stick of death that he forgot his ID on the seat. Now, if that ain't the most diabolical way to get captured, I don't know what is, because you did all that hard work just to get away, just for them to come to your house a couple days later, knocking on the door saying, we know it was you, holding your ID up at the peephole. We know it was you, Pookie. Turn around and cuff up. You're going to the slammer. And then you get to court and the judge say, listen here, I know you done broke the law 1,000 times. We just gonna give you probation. Where they do that at? Let you break the law. You get 100 years. Pookie been breaking the law since he was 12. They gave him probation. Diabolical. The justice system. You gotta love it, baby. You gotta love the American justice system. Shout out to all the Pookies that know how to beat the system. You did it, baby. But with that being said, I got to slide on out of here. Look at Boogerville, y'all. That used to be a top-notch apartment complex. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. It could have always been the PJs. But in my opinion, when it looked that good, but it's all type of hood radians out there, it used to be a good one, but they started accepting assisted. They started accepting assisted living. Destroyed it. Turned it from a mecca to a trash can, a wasteland. But with that being said, I got to slide up out of here. Shout out to the Moparians, a.k.a. the greatest runners of all time, the Scatpackians. We love you, Scatpackians. You always put on a wonderful, wonderful show. Look at him. Them naturally aspirated toes ain't never worked so hard. 392 toes to the ground. You know how fast you can go if you got 392 toes? That's fast. That's super fast. But with that being said, I got to get on up out of here. I got to leave you with some positivity. You make sure you what? Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that what? Hit that hype button for the King Werewolf. I love y'all. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't do it every day. I work 12 to 13 hours a day and turn right around and come give my werewolf pack some entertainment before y'all go to sleep and close your eyes for the next day at work. Close your eyes before you go protect your family. I love you. I don't know if I can say it enough, but I'm going to say it one more time. I love you, Werewolf Pack. Hopefully you feel the same way about the King Werewolf T-Light, because I definitely feel the same way about y'all. But with that being said, I'm about to leave y'all with some positivity. You might not be able to see your blessing on the way. You can't see it yet, but trust me, it's on its way. The Creator said he sent it to you. It just ain't made it to you yet. Your blessing is on the way. All you got to do is keep doing the right thing. Keep working hard. Keep focusing on what you got to focus on. Keep the goal on the focus. Keep the goal as the number one mission. And I promise you, The Creator sent your blessing. It's on its way. Just don't let nobody intercept your blessing. What does that mean, T-Light? That means don't let hanging around with diabolicans mess up your blessing and let them get the blessing that was supposed to come to you. They gonna intercept it right when you got it in your hands. They gonna snatch it out your hands like Deion Sanders and run away with what? Your blessing, because you decided to kick it with the wrong type of people. That's right. Sometimes the wrong type of people get blessings because they kicking it with the right type of people. You should never, ever, ever kick it with a diabolican. Listen, you can be cool with a diabolican, but you cannot hang around with him all the time. You just got to stay away from him. You got to let a diabolican be a diabolican. Angels and devils do not mix. They kicked Lucifer out of heaven, booted him up out of there, gave him a karate chop. Get on up out of here. They sent Chuck Norris the angel to say, get out of here. You don't want to kick with those type of people. Don't let nobody mess up your blessing because you don't think it's coming yet. Your blessing on the way. You just got to be patient. That's why you see a lot of people that get their blessing and jack it off because they didn't know they had it. Don't let somebody mess your blessing up. Matter of fact, we can't even blame nobody. Don't you mess up your own blessing. Don't say nobody never told you because I just told you. So if you say that, you're a liar. I just told you. Be patient. Your blessing is on the way. All you got to do is wait and keep doing what you got to do. And when your blessing come, don't fumble the bag. I'm going to say it again. Don't fumble the bag. And with that being said, I got to slide on up out of here. I love you, Werewolf Pack. We don't condone running from the boys in blue. If you get pulled over, just take the ticket. Just take it. Now, if you got to get busy, you got to get what? Naturally aspirated and get on up out of there. Because you got a warrant, or you're riding around in something stolen, or you got a weapon on you that you ain't supposed to have. Vice versa, whatever else you got going on. You got to do what you got to do. I can't tell you what to do, because by the time I get the video, you already did it. You already acted a fool. But if you do decide to get busy, and you do decide that you want to be a diabolican, you want your dirty wings, make sure, listen to me now, make sure you get your scat pack.